It is Sunday, December 31st, 2023, 11:38 a.m. New Year's. I don't really care that much about it, but something to talk about. So first of all, my vacation has been fantastic. The first week was amazing. I honestly, I stopped realizing what day it was pretty quick, and it was such a slow week, and I loved that about it. So that was great. After that first week, I turned my alarm back on for a couple days. Woke up early and I was like, "Oh, this sucks." So I turned my alarm off again and just left it off until literally just a few days ago, or yes, I guess today was the first time I turned it back on. Oh no, yesterday was, I think. Yes. So my schedule was so fucked. The day before I went to bed at 8 a.m. and I set my alarm for 1 p.m. because I was like, I need to start resetting this. But yeah, I was regularly going to bed between 4 and 8 a.m. So that was awesome. Loved it. And there is another, I think, like 10, yeah, I think 10 days if you include today left. So after that first week, stuff really started to fly by. So December flew by, and I'm really sad to be going back to work soon. But I definitely am refreshed. I definitely am feeling better. It was a good vacation. So yeah, I still have all of this week and then half of next week, and I am on call next week. So kind of be starting a little bit earlier, but who knows? Maybe not. But overall, yeah, fantastic. Went to my massages. That was great. Didn't really do a whole lot outside of that. Yeah. Marissa got me these squeezy things from the dollar store, and I just fucking love them. I already broke one because the seal here broke, so stuff was coming out. And I bought another one too that was like a lot bigger, and it had like beads inside of it that you could squeeze, and I just fucking, oh, it was so good, but I ripped it, so, and all the squeezing, so that was good. But yeah, overall, just fantastic. I've been taking a few more edibles. At the start of the vacation, I bought like a bunch of edibles from different places, so I'd go somewhere like, do you have any recommendations for something where I can just chill, watch movies, video games, but not pass out? So I got a few recommendations from different places. I went like all around here and a couple places back home as well to get that. And there was the edibles I was taking uh, the Friday were awesome because I don't know, just very like that's kind of stuff I liked because I was very chilled, I was very focused. I got really got deep into like I was watching shorts for like 4 hours, so it's very focused. So I'm wondering if I can change that to be like focus on something useful. But it's very introspective and very just overall good. So probably gonna take more of those. It was like 10 milligrams total, so that was good. And in that time, I was like very just motivated to be better, like to work on myself. Some of the shorts I was watching, there's like a motorcycle dude who just was like ripped, and I was like, "Damn, I want to look like that." So I know I say it every year, and there's always like I get like 3 months in at best, and then I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I really do. I would like to be in shape. I would like to have a body that's like cool. Like I don't want to get like super ripped, like yoked or anything, but like having some definition, having like at least like the outline of a six pack. Um, just having like just being muscular would be nice. I definitely need to like rethink my diet in that case, which is really annoying. Just rice and chicken, maybe. Who knows? But yeah. So I would really like to focus on that. That's probably like again one of the big things I'd like to work on next year. I'd like to be in the best shape of my life. I think I've said that the last 2 years, but it's all about that mindset, that getting through that grind of not wanting to work out. So we'll see. There's a few things I'd like to try. I'd like to like think of or figure out a training plan, like one day, or like have like 30 days worth of a training plan. So every day I know is different, and then I kind of resets from there. It's not like okay, just do like these 2 or 3 exercises every day, and then get bored of it really quick. So we'll see. Um, uh, while I've been off and eating like absolute dog shit, I bought a bunch of chips like I think the first week, and then I bought a bunch of chocolate. I'm down to just my Oreos now. I think I stopped making my meals. I throw them out basically because I'm not. They're old now. But I got like Pizza Hut the other day, which was really bad. Kind of wasn't great. I got like the stuffed crust, which I think is when they make stuffed crust, I think they make the regular pizza or like the base of the pizza worse. So it wasn't as great. Then yesterday I had McDonald's. Before that I had like Wendy's, and I just going whatever. I'm gonna reset again. So I'm just gonna go hog wild on this. So been eating like dog poo, and yes, I need to focus on that. I really would like to be in the best shape of my life. So focusing on that. Earlier in December, I had a therapy session, and it was mostly about my career. And I was talking about one of the main things I got out of that is that maybe it's not so much the perfect job I'm looking for, but more so like what type of life do I want and what do I have to do to get that. So focusing on that a little bit more. And I just think overall, one of the things I was motivated on when I was on edibles was just making the best life for me. Like I love this vacation lifestyle. I love it. So how do I, like, that's the life I want. What do I have to do to get there? So I think this year I'm going to try to focus on 2024. That is, I'm going to try to focus on financial stuff, trying to figure out how do I make as much money as I can and how do I get some passive income and how do I have multiple streams of income, and turning my hobbies into some sort of income. It doesn't have to be like a permanent source of income, but like if I could get like YouTube Shorts making money off of that, like whenever I post that, that'd be great. But just trying to see what I can do to make as much money as I can, because I really would like to. Overall, in my 30s, I think it would be nice to like spend as little of that time getting to be financially free, but spending my 30s becoming financially free so I can live the rest of my life not worrying about that. But that's going to be, I think that's probably going to be actually my biggest goal, and just trying to work through that and just trying to stay motivated. I think that's the biggest part too. Is just, I get like these I get very motivated to do things, but then I just fall through with it. I eventually kind of fall back to my patterns of just not wanting to do that and wanting to chill, wanting to hang out, wanting to play video games and stuff. So just really want to focus on working on that as well, like that addiction entertainment. So there's that. Of course, just continuing to be a better person. I bought 27 books today. It's a little over I think it was $303 or something like that. 300 of which was just used on gift cards from work. So there was a few like fiction books. I think a lot of like not biography or like biographies or like just books from like people. And then there's of course some self-help books in there as well. So I think I'm 27 books plus the ones I think I have like another 5 or something left. I think I have over 30 books to read this year. So or over 30 books to read on my Kobo. So I think I'm all set for the year. So that'll be good. So just work on that. Just continue trying to be a better person. Just better myself. I really would like to have 2024 be. You know, I think I said this last year as well, or the year before. But like, I really would like this to be the best year of my life, or one of, and just kind of really come into myself and phrasing, and just be just be as good of just I don't know, just be the best version of myself as I can be. So, yeah. Seriously, this vacation though, it is like normally like after vacation, I feel this way where I'm like, oh, like I love this lifestyle. How do I make it that? And then it goes away. But like the 5.5 weeks or whatever it's been, by the time I go back to work, like that has completely just changed my input or my output on my views or whatever on my life. Like I need this to be my life. It's been absolutely fantastic. And there's a game called The Finals that came out kind of like the first week or second week I was off, and I've been addicted to that game. I've got like 70, I think actually 78 hours, something like that. 78 hours in it so far. I've been playing it like all day, every day. So gonna play more of that after I do this probably. Yeah, just 2024, just yeah, like I said, working on financials, kind of getting over that anxiety that I have of like figuring out how all the money works and stuff. And I think, despite the fact that like I like my job in terms of like the work from home aspect of it, I need more money. And if I can find something else that has more money, try to make it work. And just try to figure that out. So I'm definitely gonna try to spend time on that. I would like to spend some time, like I said, figuring out some exercise regimens. I was talking to Marissa, and she was saying how when she was getting into shape, she had a whole bunch of specific things she was doing, specifically for like abs and stuff. So I'll probably gonna incorporate some of that because she looked great. So yeah, but outside of that, I think that's it. Just wanted to talk about that. Actually, one of the things wanted to mention too is I was watching back last year's New Year's video, and I was talking about how I just was starting guitar and how I'm looking forward to seeing where I progress, where I'm at this time next year. And this time next year, like it's kind of funny like seeing the progress because I was talking about how like I think it just going up and down the scales like or up and down the frets was kind of difficult for me, and just it's better. Like I've at this point I've played guitar every single day for a year. I guess I think January 3rd it'll be a year because at that point, because January 1st and 2nd I was busy moving, but every day for a year, and I'm better at it. Like I'm able to, like if I have a sound in my head, I can pretty much figure out how to make it. I might take a couple tries, but I can make that sound on the guitar. It's definitely a lot easier moving up and down, and just overall the year has been good for playing guitar. So continuing to do that and seeing this time next year where I'm at. Definitely have the enthusiasm for guitar has kind of waned throughout the year, and especially last, like, I'd say couple of months. It's definitely more on the lower side. I definitely like the 15 minutes per day. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't really feel like playing more. So we'll see. But song ideas are still coming almost daily, and just kind of getting that motivation to work on them and figure out how do I what's the song around this part that I have. So we'll see. Yeah, for next year, actually, I would like to have another at least 4 songs out. It would be nice if one of them had vocals. I haven't really been practicing my vocals at all for. I don't know if I mentioned this. I started taking vocal lessons, I think, like September or October. The vocal teacher wasn't the greatest. It was kind of difficult for her to explain stuff. So, like, I'd be like, how do I make this sound? And she's like, well, just go like forward, sing forward. And I was like, what does this mean? Like, what do you mean by sing forward? So, finished up with her. I did learn a couple things, and I did notice like an improvement a little bit. So that was nice. But overall, like, in terms of the teaching style, it wasn't really for me. So, we'll see if I go back to the teacher, but I definitely need to practice on my own. And just getting comfortable singing in my apartment when I know people can hear me was a roadblock here. So, but yeah, it would be cool if I had at least 4 songs next year. 4 songs next year. Ideally, one with at least some vocals would be nice, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna go hang out, and I will be back eventually. Also, I look really good blonde, so I'm really looking forward to the spring when I can dye my hair blonde again. Because like that blonde, like the blonde with the when the black starts coming in, that's my look. So I definitely like that. So I'm gonna go back to that in the spring. But hopefully it's a good year. Hopefully this time next year I'm watching this video. Hello, Mike, and I can confidently say that hopefully the things that I had in mind were the ones, or at the very least, things I had in mind are still being worked on, and or there's like a positive improvements or like a noticeable improvement on the things I was looking for. So hopefully 2025 is even better, but 2024 for now, let's hope for the best. Bye.